Welcome and thanks for joining. So the second story is in the fourth book, which is Bamidbar, Numbers, and it is in chapter 9. It was the first year to bring the Passover sacrifice, and there were people that were impure. They got impure. And they said these words to Moses, Lama nigara, why shall we be excluded? They knew the law. They knew it. They can't do it. And it's fine. You can't. You're excused because you're impure. You can't bring the sacrifice. You have to be in a very special situation, which is a purity. And since you're impure, you can't do it. Yet it bothered them. And they just expressed their feelings. Why shall we be excluded? Levilti lakrivet karban, karban Hashem b'moado, betoch b'nei Yisrael, amongst the Jewish people. This is so emotional for me. We were never taught this. I mean, we were taught this verse, but we were never taught about the why. And again, you would think Moses would say to them, whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, there's rules. There's a structure. There's a base. We were taught A is A, B is B, C is C. It's common sense. It's like your mother telling you, if you're dirty, you can't come to the dinner table. What's the problem? You guys are impure. You wait for next year. Or Moses could have told him, wait. God put out these rules. How dare you even ask why? Shock, shock, shock. Please don't trust me because I might be lying to you. I might be making up this story. But please go to Numbers, chapter 9, verse 8. Vayomer Alehem Moshe. Moshe tells them, watch this. I will quote, Imdu, stand, ve'eshma'a, ma yitzav Hashem lachem, and will listen what God will tell you. Basically, he's going to pass on the message to God. It doesn't say the dialogue between Moses and God. But starting from verse 9, it says, oh, God told Moses there's a whole new chapter. And God didn't say, what? They're questioning me? There's rules. God says, actually, I'm going to put out this new rule. Then the new rule is if someone is impure or they were far from the temple, they couldn't bring a Passover sacrifice, they could do it a month later. So there's a second chance. And everyone, all the commentaries and all the rabbis throughout the generations are very much excited about this Torah portion, not about the why, but about the second chance. That every human being has a second chance and it's never too late. And therefore, even till today, a month after Passover, there's a custom that we eat the matzah to remember this tradition that there's a second chance. So here you have a second story. The Jewish people knew the law, knew the rules, knew they weren't even obligated. They're off the hook, but they wanted that spiritual connection. And it was an emotional question. Why shall we be excluded? And they were not rebuked because it came from a good place. It didn't come up from a place of judgmental. It came from a place of love. Just like in our first story, it came from a place of love. But if you think these two stories are fascinating, oh Lord, you wait for the third story. The third story is phenomenal. And I will explain to you why there's something beautiful that's in that story that you will not find based on my knowledge in the entire Torah and the entire Bible. Thanks for listening. See you soon for the third story.